get set. Where them haters, where them hoes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
Speechless. Totally speechless. So you can't sit in your own apartment and not worry about getting shot by law enforcement. This is a story about the young man, 26 years old, who got shot in Texas by an off-duty police officer because she said she was coming home, working overtime, tired, went to the wrong apartment door, thought she was in her place, saw a dark figure, right? And she shot him. So whatever happened to freeze? Police, don't move. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Get down on the ground. Whatever happened to all of that? No. Just pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. So she shot him twice. Once in the chest. I don't know where the other one went. It probably was, she's probably doing the 2 to the chest, 1 to the head thing. And he passed away. Young man who did what he was supposed to do. Obviously graduated from school on time. Got a good paying job. Kept out of trouble. He must have been out of trouble because he was at the house by himself and not with a weapon that he could have used to shoot her back. And he still is dead. See, when stuff like that happens, that's why people will tell people like me, it don't matter how you act. It don't matter if you take martial arts or not. It don't matter what you do. They are still going to kill you. And while this is certainly an exception that proves the rule, it's still an extremely notable exception. Now, personally, of course, this story just came out when I'm doing this video, so I don't know all the facts. But I really don't believe her story. If her story is true, I think that she was on something. I think she was probably high or drunk. And that's why she couldn't tell what apartment was hers. Now, I will say this, as somebody that works in IT from a day job. It's possible that her device, her key, was malfunctioning because they said it's the type of thing that goes green if your key works and red if it doesn't. Those things can malfunction. I've seen them malfunction where they they block you from your door. Is it possible that it could have malfunctioned to let her in his apartment? I don't know. I think it's possible. Could have been a malfunction that could have further contributed to her letting him in, or something could have been miskeyed in the access database that let her into his apartment. But regardless, I don't think she should have got manslaughter. I think she should have been charged with murder and found guilty of murder because, to me, she didn't even follow police procedures. She just shot first and asked questions later. Now, there are people saying that, that they weren't dating, so this wasn't a domestic thing. Because the first thing I thought when it happened was, oh, she's using that excuse because she was in a relationship with a guy and she wanted an excuse to kill him because maybe they were breaking up or he cheated or something. Because he was leaving the country. But that apparently was not the case, according to the facts that are known to me at this time. The facts that are known to me at this time is this was total incompetence, total fluke. And what she was probably drunk on or high on, if she wasn't on a substance, was racism. So this is a trigger-happy cop, sees black, rat-a-tat-tat, just start shooting. How can you protect yourself from this? Is there any way to Monday morning quarterback this one? The only thing is his door was unlocked, so he left his door unlocked. Now, you know what? Black men should not have, nobody for that matter, we shouldn't have to be perfect to keep from being shot or killed. We shouldn't have to be perfect. I mean, anybody could have left their door unlocked, or it could have just malfunctioned. Or he could have been like, hey, I'm just going to leave the door cracked a little bit. I'm going to go back outside and get something real fast. I don't need to lock the door. This is a safe neighborhood. So why am I going to, lock it when I need to run back out? Regardless, he made the literally fatal error of leaving a door unlocked probably one time. And that's the one time some evil cop, yes, I say she's evil, comes through and shoots him to death. We have got to do better. We have got to do better with who we allow into law enforcement. And if this is not an indicator that there needs to be changes in police training, I don't know what is. And see, this is the thing too. I talk about, for us civilians, the thing of making a weapon your primary. I don't like the idea of people making a weapon their primary, because when you're scared, what are you going to go to? You're going to go to your primary. See, if your words are your primary, you're going to try to talk. If your fists and feet are your primary, and your elbows and knees, you're going to try to fight. And if your weapon is your primary, you're going to start shooting. Now, see, with me, my words are my primary. But then again, I'm big. She looked like a small woman to me. Do we need to talk about not allowing people who are of smaller stature to be police officers? I don't know. Or is this just that one sick, twisted individual? This is a news story that just totally disgusts me. I mean, I know it rarely happens, but it still makes me think, just wow. I mean, what can I tell people to keep themselves safe other than lock your door? Some child right now is probably being yelled at because he left the door unlocked, because his mother or his father has this news story in the forefront or back of their mind. And now we have yet more fear, yet more racial tension. And there are going to be some people who are going to turn this into a gender issue and say this is why we shouldn't have female cops. All because of one man-slaughtering idiot. Which I agree with the advice show on. I don't think she should get manslaughter. I think she should get murder. Because it doesn't even sound like she tried to solve this situation without killing someone. But let me know what you think. If you have any advice for us to not get shot while we're just... For Americans to not get shot while you're just sitting in your apartment, literally minding your own business. And thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people who like to talk about the martial arts. And peace.